Well, first off, to start the bat, Scott, it is no secret that those women hate you. Sorry to say, but it's true. So my name's Brady, and I happen to be a transgender gay comedian, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, that's the... Took you a minute, but you got there, so good job for you guys. So growing up gay and trans was really hard, because obviously, I had to come out to my parents, come out to everybody else. But mostly coming out to my parents was really hard. So obviously, first out, I come out of the gate, I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm gay. And they're like, cool, good for you, live your best life, go for it. And then obviously second, I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm transgender. And they're like, okay, sure, go for it. He, she, he, him, her, what? My family in the audience knows what I'm talking about. And then, obviously, lastly, I had to come out as a comedian. They're like, okay, Lewis, listen. Can't be broke and gay. You can't. It's got to be a trade-off somewhere, one or the other. Pick one and go for it. You can't do both. And and I'm gonna be super honest. The whole broke thing, it is true because I do love to shop a lot. But it's not all bad because with shopping, I like to confuse heterosexuals. That's a lot of fun. I feel like if you guys can look at me in public, make me afraid to go in the bathroom and ostracize me from society, I can make you uncomfortable at a mall once a week. I just feel equal trade-off. That's about good. So what I'll do is I'll go in to any store in the mall, I'll just grab a bunch of clothes and I'll go to the change rooms and I'll be like, I'd like to try these on. The lady's like, all right, well, go to a change room. And then what I'll usually say is, oh, well, I've never been here before, so can you show me? And obviously she's like, sure, but in her head she's like, oh no. Oh, where do I go now? Oh God. Oh, I'm gonna get fired by the end of today, aren't I? Oh, sweet Lord. So it usually starts off, she's like, all right, here I go, leading you to a change room, this-a-way, that gender. And I'm like, you sure about that? You really sure? She's like, I wasn't sure, but you passed that test. I'm gonna go the other way now. Walking on over here, the other change room, and I'm like, sure about that? She's like, the family change room's open too. It's also an option for you, so, gay people, 1 point for them, heterosexuals, 0. And speaking of change rooms, I saw a penis one time. Ladies coming back into the room, welcome. Great time to come on in.
Thank you. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. Do as you please. So pretty much what happened was I was at camp, which should give you all the context you need for this situation. And I was down by the lake, and it was really late at night, so I had my flashlight with me. And what happened was, the cabins were up on this hill, and then so I had to walk up the hill to get back to my cabin. So I'm walking up with the flashlight, and I come across one of my cabin mates with, I kid you not, middle of the night, pants down to his ankles in the middle of the woods. Now listen. Sir, what's your name? Greg? Now, Greg, do you have a penis? You do? Okay. Greg, now let me ask you something. Do you need your pants down to your ankles to go to the bathroom, Greg?
Pretty close.
Pretty close? Now, Greg, is this just regarding you, or is this all men? Okay. Just making sure, Greg. Thank you for participating. I will send you a check at the end of the night. So pretty much, my first reaction is like, oh my God, what are you doing? He's like, Lewis, point the flashlight away. I'm like, I can't, I'm paralyzed. I don't know what to do. I can't move my limbs. And he stops. He's like, well, Lewis, hey, hold on now. Listen, you're a boy, sort of. I'm a boy. So this is natural. This is natural. One day you might want one of these. So, we should talk about it. We should kiki. And for all of you heterosexual, that means have a conversation. Just clarifying. I didn't want any of you to be confused. But And obviously, I don't know what I'm doing with all this. I'm cutting stuff off, I'm putting things back on. Things are going in different places. I'm not quite sure. We're going to figure it out. People think the Canadian healthcare system is great, but it's expensive. They're like, we got it all done here. You don't know, because all of you don't have to cut things off, do you? No, you just need your daily Advil, but me, injecting stuff into myself, you don't know. It's expensive. This takes money. That's why being gay is so expensive. It's a callback to that earlier joke. But, so yeah, pretty much what happened was, obviously, so he, pulls off his pants after a while, may I add, and we head back up to the tents, and he's like, you want to talk about it? And I'm like, never look me in the eyes again. Just don't make direct eye contact with me, please. We'd appreciate it. So next day, we are back in the cabins, and I'm hanging out with all, the bros, and we are sitting there, and the guys are like, hey, you want to go take, the ruler, our counselor's ruler and go measure our junk? Now, once again, listen. I'm homosexual, but, that's some pretty gay stuff right there. I'm not going to lie. And then they're like, hashtag no homo, and I'm like, you sure about that? You're real sure? I would double check, because, it's, but, so, and honestly, I want you to know, my counselor does, crafts with this ruler, with little kids, with the children, and they're measuring their hoo-has with it. So I said penis that entire time, but that was just the one time I couldn't bear to say the word. So pretty much, just imagine. So a father, receives a card from his daughter, and she's like, "Oh, honey, look! Oh, she made us a card. It has stickers and glue and markers and pubic hair. Weird." And obviously, so my friend was like, I don't need to measure my junk, because, come on, guys. I know, Lewis will back me up. I said nothing, because his penis was small. I don't control. I just tell the truth, I was raised right. By the way, Mom, Dad, hi! Aren't you proud of me? It was worth it. See? Look, they like me, I think. Maybe. I hope so. Anyways, my name is the English words. I'm sorry, I'm dyslexic and can't speak. My name is Brady. You have all been a wonderful audience. Thank you for tolerating me for this wonderful 8 minutes, and I hope you have a wonderful evening.